Kilted
Balls.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Kilted Balls. We
Take two.
take two. We recorded a good 20 minutes of the episode and realized our recording was not recording. Not sure what happened there. And the reason we're laughing is when we did the theme song last time, I wanted to do what I did this time, but I was too much into the Kilted Balls theme song, so I didn't give any feeling to any other songs. So,
You got it out this time. I
this
love
time
it.
I sang that song. So I don't know if any of you know it. Sorry, we went black there for a second. I'm just checking to see if any of our last episode got recorded. It did not. It doesn't look like.
Okay, good to know.
I don't think so. There's two 721s on there. So I don't know if either
Uh-oh.
of them were anything. Oop, that one was 3 seconds, and this one is being recorded right now. 9:17.
Okay.
Yep.
The
Darn
3-second
diddle.
one is a little bit short for what we try to
That
do.
is probably short. So, anyway, everybody, welcome back to the Kilted Balls podcast.
Mhm.
Ball Buster here, hanging out.
Yep, Kilted Dragon Jer. Glad to be here.
So, that is the second episode where we have been talking and had things cut out. This one, though, I think we can probably rehash what we talked about.
I think we want to hit that. The first part was really organic, and I don't even remember what it was, but the part that we had talked about before, I think, is going to be.
So, we did have a little bit of a plan for this episode. So we'll get into it. So normally we don't have a plan, but last week when we finished talking, if you'll remember, Kilted had been seeing us and had been up here and then had gone back home. And after the episode, we revisited a topic, and I was like, "Crap, this should be in our show." So now it's gonna be in the show. So what happened was Kilted has made some dietary changes. So he always does. If you've been a long-time listener, you know Kilted loves to mess with his diet in fun and interesting ways. So, and in this one, what are the two things you're doing?
I have I'm really trying to avoid soy and deep fried foods.
Is it all things
Although
soy or
wings.
just soy oil?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't been anywhere where they're serving a dish with tofu that I may order. Although that's pretty rare. Like when I
Well,
used
like
to travel a lot.
edamame is soybeans.
Oh, I didn't realize that either. So I'd say 95% of soy. Like when I get my salad dressing, I don't want it to say soy oil on it, soybean oil, or like any dipping sauce or anything like that. I'm trying to
Right.
avoid
So it's
my
mainly the
my
oil.
mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
Not
then deep fried stuff in general, besides wings.
But when you eat dog
But I don't
food,
eat it.
you don't mind if it has soy in it.
I do not mind if my dog food has soy in it.
Makes sense. So when Kilted was telling me this, he was like, I'm trying to not do soy oil, which, as Kilted and I have talked about lots of times, Americans eat way too much fat and oil. Like our diet has a really huge preponderance of that. So removing fats and oils from your diet for most people is not a bad thing, because for most of us, we get our amount that we need with no issues.
No problems at all.
No problems. That's one of the things we're able to get. So that wasn't like, I wasn't like, oh shoot, that's dumb. But I did say, why are you giving up soy? And he had said it's because he doesn't want man boobs. And if you look, you can see he's got nice nipples, a definite chest here, but
they're scarred, so they stick out, which is nice.
They stick out a little bit. But they're not like a traditional man boob. And
No, no.
so
I it was a friend's brother who worked out a lot who said that he was getting man boobs from his soy milk.
from his soy milk. Yeah. And so I went down a rabbit hole to see if soy oil or soy in general causes man boobs. And the answer is it does not cause man boobs, which actually has like a term. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, really? There's an official term?
There is an official term.
I mean, I can't imagine a more scientific term than man boobs, but
Yeah, right. If you lose the screen for a second, people, it's me bringing up
oh,
my thing that tells me. I don't think I lost the screen, so that's good. Is it here? Let me see. Let me see.
do not Google this at home. Ball's computer does have a rash on it.
It has a bit of a rash now. Bit of a rash. I'm trying to find it. Huh. What am I doing? Oh, my thing is messed up. Like those should have been images, and it wasn't showing me an image there. That's really interesting. Like it gave me text.
Oh,
So
wow.
I know, right? Where is my stuff on man boobs? It's telling me how to do a lot of stuff, which is awesome
Okay.
because I asked it
Yeah, I
lots of
didn't realize
questions.
I mean, I guess I imagined there was an actual term for it, but I
Oh,
never,
I
questioned.
found it, found it, found it. It is called gynecomastia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gynecomastia is what man boobs is. So yeah, so it doesn't, which prompted Kilt to ask, then what does cause man boobs? Or the actual word gynecomastia. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Mhm.
Um, and that's being fat, right?
Oh, nice.
Like like
That will do it.
like when you become a fat ass, like that's you get man boobs. It's like part of the thing. Which, by the way, if you're a woman, like and you put on weight, they tend to grow too, right? Like you store a lot of
Yeah.
fat in that area. Um,
That could be a thing.
yes, and drinking beer does it. Like
Mhm.
like all of those things will cause that, but not soybean. And if you're wondering why, there's a common thing that we talk about here because I do a lot with chemistry. Um, People have a really bad habit of hearing a word that sounds like another word and thinking they mean the same thing, which is
Mhm.
kind of bizarre to me because, like, people understand the difference between a plus sign and a T and a cross. Like, people don't confuse
Mhm.
those. And yet,
Yeah.
like, that's just one letter and you're able to decipher that. But, like, for this one, in soybeans, they have something called phytoestrogen.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It's
That's the word.
phytoestrogen. And
So
so,
that take off the phyto.
right, you take off the phyto.
Wouldn't that be plant estrogen? Isn't that phyto?
Phyto
I'm
is
trying to remember.
plant. Yes.
I'm trying
Yes.
to remember my my ancient Latin.
Yes. Phyto means plant in my understanding.
Okay.
So this means
Yep.
plant estrogen, which, if
Mhm.
you could imagine, is not the same as human
Wait, no,
estrogen.
you're moving too fast. You have to slow up. So wait a second. So plant estrogen is different than people estrogen.
Yes,
Oh my,
yes.
we're dropping bombs
Right.
today.
Similar to how something like plant blood, like sap, is different than human blood, right? It's almost
Yeah.
like plants are different than animals.
Well, what's that? Is that the fourth Ender's Game where they're turning him into a plant? Like you get
Oh,
buried in the tree or something?
I
I
don't
was just
remember.
talking about that this weekend. We were
Were
talking about
you?
Ender's Game.
Oh my gosh, I
Did
do
you
not
ever
remember.
read that one? I
I'm
think
trying to
that's
remember
the
which one I
last one
read.
I've listened to. Oh, okay. If you haven't gone that deep, you might have missed that one. I think that's the 4th one.
I thought I had read that one, but maybe not.
Anyways, I'm just having fun.
No, but that's humans hear that word and they're like, "Oh, it's estrogen." So
Yeah.
that's going to make me turn more feminine. And that's
Mhm.
not how it works. Like it's plant estrogen, not human
Yeah.
estrogen. In fact, not only is it not real estrogen, it will block normal estrogen.
So is it like does it feel like any like the receptors for estrogen, like an estrogen receptor?
Yeah, that's what it does. So it'll
Okay.
bind to those receptors, but it's not
Yeah.
estrogen. So then
Yeah, yeah.
regular estrogen can't bind. And
Mhm.
I'm wondering, like, I know it's a mild anti estrogen effect, but I wonder if you're female, how big of an effect that would be.
Interesting.
Like, would it be a big effect?
Uh, Especially with all the soy lattes and everything.
Right? Like, and I
Mhm.
started drinking soy milk now a lot, right? Because I've been lactose intolerant for a long time, and so it's just easier than taking the
Mhm.
pill. But
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh shoot, do I need to worry because I'm drinking plant estrogen that all of a sudden I'm going to get plant boobs? So
Oh, you could.
I'm not going to
You'd
get
have to
man
milk your
boobs.
plant boobs.
I'd have to milk my plant boobs, which then it's like a beautiful cycle, right? So
Yeah.
I can have my soy milk and then I can milk myself to get more soy milk. It seems like a win-win, right?
Mhm. That's definitely a win-win.
Yeah.
I prefer coconut milk as far as an alternate milk.
Do
I like
you?
coconut the best. Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever used coconut milk in anything. I've used oat milk. That's probably like the worst one.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, along with almond.
I don't mind the almond one. Maybe that's what I have in there. I don't know if I have soy milk in there now or almond milk. Now you got me
Okay.
confused.
See, I've gone down the rabbit hole on all they're not really that great for you
On
and
which
all this
ones?
stuff. Almonds in general.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I've watched the different milk videos. Those are interesting.
Why do they say almond milk or almonds?
Well, almond milk is made from almonds,
Right.
but almonds, yes. Like I forget, I can't remember the reasoning why they say it's bad for you.
Yeah. They're just
I
wrong.
think if you, I think it, off almonds, isn't it almonds if they're not cooked, like they're poisonous though, right? But
No.
then like I guess which nut is it that we roast, but it's poisonous if you eat it fresh?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
Almonds,
sure.
if you ate almonds like 2 or 300 years ago, would
Hmm.
have been poisonous.
Okay,
The
maybe that's
smell, the smell of almonds, what you're smelling is cyanide.
okay.
So almonds are full of cyanide. Cyanide is a really, really bitter flavor. So
Hmm.
humans don't like ingesting it, like because it kills us, but also because it's a bitter flavor. And so over the last, few hundred years, we've selected
Oh, that makes
we've
sense.
artificially selected them to be less
Hmm.
bitter and thus have less cyanide in them. So now they're not poisonous. You could,
Yeah.
I think I figured it out once. You could, if you ate, I think it's like a dump truck worth of almonds,
Okay,
you could die
that
from
makes
it,
sense.
from cyanide.
That makes sense.
But
It's probably one of those things, like the YouTube videos. They love to take like if they pluck information from different times, like oh, when we believed this, when the trees were like that.
oh, yes, yeah.
So,
You would not have wanted to eat, a lot of it. And we still, like, I teach my students and stuff when we're doing like chemistry. Same thing as I was taught is if you smell almonds, you leave the room,
okay,
right? Because that's
that makes
cyanide.
sense.
That's what you're
Mhm.
smelling is
Yeah,
cyanide.
yeah.
And so I'm like, you leave the room. And they're like, but what if it's regular almonds? So I'm like, well, then your classmates will live. They're like, wait. They're like, what do you mean you leave? I go, you don't say anything. You get your ass out the door. I go, you can't talk because you'll breathe
Never
more
mess
in.
around.
I go, and you
Mhm.
can't wait because it's like a timed exposure thing. So I go, you've got to
Yeah.
get yourself out of the room as fast as you can get yourself out of the room. And I go, and honestly, if you were in the front of the room and people were doing the wrong experiment in the back and you started smelling it, I go, they're probably screwed in the back of the room anyway. Don't waste time. Get out of the room. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cyanide is not a good thing for you, right? Isn't that like rat poison and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it is. I'm doing like a quick.
There's always the cyanide tablets that the bad guys have hidden in their
Oh
tooth.
yes, they always have it in their tooth and they crunch down on it.
Mhm.
Ooh, it interferes with your ability to process oxygen. So
That would be difficult.
that is not good. So how much does it take to get? It's a if cyanide poisoning is a medical emergency.
If you're not processing oxygen. Hmm.
It does say you can survive it. It just requires rapid medical intervention with antidotes.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you don't want to smell almonds when you're working with chemicals. That's never
Mhm.
good. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, back to the soy. You probably shouldn't
Yes.
have soy. Like in general, you're probably having too much. If you're going to be using oils, things like olive oil or butter, they're a little bit better for you, right?
Ghee.
Ghee, whatever ghee is.
This is where we figured it out last time. It
Oh, that
is
is where we figured it
it's
out.
like it's a little bit more nutty than a butter, and it's you can find it in the Indian part of
In the Indian part of the
the
store.
grocery store.
So it's like a nutty butter.
Yeah. It's I forget what's done to it to make it where it can is shelf stable,
It's
but it has more of a
clarified butter,
nutty
it says.
clarified butter, that's it.
Type of clarified butter originating in the Indian subcontinent. It's widely used butter for cooking, especially in their cuisines and rituals. But you had it and you said it wasn't good.
No, I like it.
Oh,
No, no. What I was telling before, this is the story. I wasn't sure if I was going to tell it again. When I was at the Super G, the Asian market, they had vegetable ghee, and I'm like, "What is this, Nova?" So yeah,
and she said
so
that's
they use
bad.
they use some sort of vegetable oils to it's like a ghee margarine.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say, so it's just
I just went
margarine.
yeah, because it was like half the price too. I was like, "This is weird," and then I noticed it said that because I was grabbing some, then I noticed it said vegetable ghee, and I was like,
Yeah, it says
"Pass."
that you make ghee by simmering butter, and that's why it becomes a nutty
Okay.
caramelized butter,
Mhm.
right? But you got to use butter. Why would you use vegetables? Then it's margarine, right?
Yeah, I think so, by definition.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see if I can find
But
vegetable
there
ghee.
but there are people out there, there are people who are anti using things animal
Right.
related.
Yep, the vegans.
Mhm.
Huh.
Or they just love their margarine.
Yeah, yeah. It's maybe it was they also have like grass-fed ghee, just like grass-fed butter.
Okay, nice.
So
Then you
maybe
don't get the extra
maybe
high
that's what they
fructose
meant
corn
by
syrup in
vegetable, right?
there. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it
I trust
meant.
Nova.
Yeah, it seems like a
Said,
bad
"Get away."
idea.
She said, "Get away."
Maybe you saw it and thought it was vegetable, but really it was grass-fed. Maybe
No,
you
it was vegetable.
you didn't misread it.
I know how to read. I know how to read,
All right,
mostly,
we're gonna trust you. Um,
and I
we had another food thing that I didn't get to talk about
yes, you
in
did not
any
get to
of our
talk about
episodes. So you're still wondering what I wanted to talk about.
Mhm.
So
I
this
think that the beginning of this episode was even better than the last episode, so that worked out well.
it definitely was better, I think. So the other thing with food that I wanted to bring up that I thought you would enjoy Kilted. And then I thought, oh, our listeners would probably like to hear this. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. Um,
Yeah.
but I read a study. Dementia and Alzheimer's comes up on my feed all the time. And I don't know if it's because I've looked it up here and there or because anytime there's anything with it, I click on it.
Yeah.
So now the algorithm just does that. But there was a study about how artificial sweeteners affect dementia or memory, like memory dementia.
Okay.
They were looking at dementia, but it was really testing your memory with artificial sugars. And I bring this up because when Kilted was here, we talked a lot about artificial sugars. So
Yes.
the main artificial sugar I use is aspartame, which is not good for you. I don't let my kids drink it, but that's the one that's in Diet Coke. And it's not good for you. I like the bitterness of it in Diet Coke, not the sweetness. And
Mhm.
as I tell people, moderation is the thing.
Mhm.
And I'm big enough body wise that I can handle that. But if I had 2 or 3 Diet Cokes in a sitting, like it would
Yeah.
affect me. Like those side effects that people talk about, I will get. I've noticed them. So
Yeah.
definitely not a great thing, but it's like eating a bag of gummies. Sometimes you do that just for the enjoyment of the bag of gummies, right?
Okay. I thought you meant the fake sugar. I was like, I don't buy gummies with fake sugar.
No
I've
way.
read the
You kidding
reviews
me?
on Amazon. Do
No,
you ever see that? The
no.
sugar-free gummy bear reviews?
I don't know why you would do that.
That was a thing many years ago. People were having like a contest. It was hilarious.
That's like horrible. Horrible idea, even. I'm kind of offended that it exists. Um,
Yeah, the reviews
so,
are great.
anyway, what it found was artificial sweeteners. All of them. It tested like so many of them. All screw up your memory.
Really?
Yep. The whole, and they listed, I swear it was like 10 or 15 different ones they tested.
Oh, wow.
And they like put people in groups of like um moderate use, heavy use, low use,
Mhm.
right? Like that's how they grouped them. And like the high use group, it was something like they went down 65%
Oh,
comparatively,
wow.
and the moderate use was like 35%. Like it was
So
jacking up.
significant.
It was significant. Like they were like, "Hey, this is messing with your memories." And
So, since we talked about it in the last part, not this part,
mhm.
is high fructose corn syrup, is that considered an artificial
Oh
sweetener?
no,
I
no,
wouldn't
that
think
is
so. Okay, I didn't think so.
nope, that is just fructose. So
Okay.
anything, and
I
this
didn't
is
think
there's a mild caveat to this, but again, it's
okay.
something that I teach people often. Anything with ose at the end,
Mhm.
OSE, so fructose, which is what you get in corn syrup, dextrose is table sugar, uh,
Mhm.
maltose, glucose, I think, is that the one in honey? That's the one your cells actually need. That's like your simplest
Yeah.
sugar. But anything that's ose, that's how the language defines it as a sugar. So the language says,
Mhm.
oh, it ends in OSE, that's a sugar. And your body processes those sugars. And to your body, one sugar is pretty much like another, with the exception of something like glucose, is what your cells
Mhm.
actually use. And so
Okay.
all the other sugars, your body breaks down into glucose eventually. Like that's what it does. So when you're going through
Okay.
digestion, it's breaking down the fructose into glucose. It's breaking sucrose, is the table sugar one. It breaks sucrose into glucose, and then your cells use it. So
Okay.
your cells can only use that little itty bitty molecule. And when you have artificial sweeteners, it tastes sweet on your tongue, but your body can't break those down into glucose because they're not actual sugars.
Yeah.
And so then they go somewhere else, right?
Oh. It didn't I can't remember if this was an old episode or just like we were sitting around talking, but isn't it sucralose that is like, but it's a brand name,
That was the
right?
one
But
that I
they
was
did
saying.
it.
There's one caveat, and that's
Hmm.
you are right on, Kilted. That's the exact one. They
Okay.
knew that sucralose like isn't a thing, so they made
Hmm.
that their brand name so that people would think that it was a real sugar, right? Like that they were trying
Yep.
to trick you, right? So sucralose is what's in Splenda.
Yeah.
And
I think
what's
that's in the Propels too.
yeah, and what's
Pretty
nice
sure.
about that, what's nice is it is so much sweeter than sugar, like to your taste buds, right? So like let's say a recipe called for 2 tablespoons of sugar,
Hmm.
you would need a pinch of sucralose.
Okay.
Like you don't need almost any because it's like so many times sweeter than sugar. Hundreds
Hmm.
and hundreds of times sweeter.
So then you get the sweetness, but then you forget about it
Right, and your body
in
can't
in a few years.
process it, right?
Yeah.
So your body can't process it, and so like it just goes right back out, right?
Hmm. That's
Um
interesting.
yeah. And the problem that you have with it is your body still tries to break it down. It's not like it's not like Oleo. Do you remember Oleo?
Yeah. We were just talking about that. Yeah,
Ole,
Oleo is different.
Oleo is a fat that your body can't process, an oil. So for people who wanted stuff without the fat, you could give them something with oleo, which was fat free because your body couldn't process it. The problem
Yeah.
was literally your body couldn't process it. So whatever oleo you put in your mouth had to come back out, which meant
Yeah, it wasn't a long fad, it didn't last too long.
no. What were the
Like,
chips
there
called? Do you remember what the chips were called?
no, I don't know, I remember it was in a bunch of chips and, like, some other random things, but yeah.
Yeah, and so people would mow on these chips because they're like, they're fat free. And then their
Uh-huh.
poop would just be pure oil, right? Because it had to come out because your body couldn't process it.
Exciting.
But so your body tries to process things. Oleo, it couldn't. For sucralose, it tries to process it. And if it has any success, the things it breaks it down to are dangerous. So
Oh, wow.
sucralose isn't dangerous, but if your body breaks
Yeah,
it down, then it does.
that's where they think it leads to this other like, in that article that you saw, that's what was leading to the dementia and stuff, or
Maybe.
did they not
Normally
make
they're
that
worried about
correlation?
it causing DNA damage. Like
Oh, nice.
that's normally in the
I
room
mean,
of
if
it.
you need a new arm or something, it's good.
Mhm.
Like, "This was a mole, but now I have a new finger growing."
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and they think like it messes up cancer treatments. They think sucralose will mess that up. But so anyway, Kilted it and I, if you can't tell, we're big believers in just regular sugar. Like we eat too much sugar too. So just like the
Yes, yeah,
oils,
don't get me wrong.
we eat way too much sugar, way too much processed food, which has the oil and the sugar. So eliminating any sugar is good. Eliminating it with sugar substitutes has other dangers. Now, that being
Yes,
said, those dangers might not be as bad as you weighing 300 pounds.
that's true.
Like at my height, if I weighed 300 pounds, I would not be healthy. And I would rather be taking Splenda and being not 300 pounds. Like
Mhm.
you, you got to make choices, people. You got to make choices, right? But if you're walking around at a good, I don't know, like if you Kilted were walking around at, a nice lean 180, you don't need to be eating those artificial sugars and drinking your diet sodas,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But
Like, don't anyways.
no, no. But
I'm very anti.
and I have Diet Coke in my fridge because, like I said, that's one of my go-tos for bitterness.
Mhm.
So
That's awesome.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got a science lesson and everything.
Oh my gosh, people. I totally am nerding, geeking out. These are things I love to chat about. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, now you know what causes man boobs and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Um, there was a study once where a guy did get some man boobs, but he was drinking, what did I tell you? It was some stupid amount of soy milk every day.
It
And I'm
was
like, yeah, because you're a
it was
fat
a
ass.
ton.
I'm like, that's how you
Yeah.
got man boobs. Like, don't be dumb.
It was it 2 gallons or the
It,
conversion?
I
It
don't
was a
remember.
lot. It was a lot of soy milk he was drinking every day.
Yeah, it was more than what you should, right? Like you should not be doing it. It was a 60-year-old man. Oh, it was 3 liters of soy milk every single
Oh,
day.
3 liters.
So I used the
Almost,
wrong thing.
almost 2 gallons.
Yeah, it's 750% higher than the average of the highest consuming regions in Asia. So,
That's
and
awesome.
and when I was researching it, my assistant was like, anything on earth is going to cause severe metabolic dysfunction if you consume it at a 750% overdose.
Yep.
It's like even if you drank a gallon of cow's milk daily, that would cause life-threatening issues.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, okay, good. So yeah. But yeah, so stay away from the sweeteners, stay away from oils in general, but
Mhm.
soy oil, maybe look at that on your labels. I think you'll be surprised at how many things it's in. It's one of the cheapest oils we produce right now. So,
Yeah, especially right now.
yeah, yeah. Because, well, you don't want that oil in, say, your dog food necessarily or your cow food. We take it out and can sell it in other stuff, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
anyway. All right, we've
Just
been
in your
chatting at you
edamame,
for a
that's fine.
while. Edamame is so
Yes,
good. So
awesome
good.
episode. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you all had fun with us. Drop us some comments, leave us some love, and otherwise, this is Ballbuster signing off.
Kill the Dragon Jared, love you all.